Welcome to this special PSA brought to you by ScreenWorks Entertainment, INN, which is the Internet News Network, Atlanta Mix 108, Smooth Jazz Cleveland, and Dublin Dragon Radio. Say that 10 times fast. I have a lot of people behind me on this PSA because, Houston, we have a problem. As fans, we go on these social media sites and we like our favorite artists, singers, musicians, actors, actresses, and we expect to be able to be a part of their lives, a couple times removed, of course. But we see this, but we have so many scam artists now that are coming out of the woodwork, especially since COVID. I brought my good friend Peacock here. We've been working together behind the scenes, trying to clear up things on Instagram. Thankfully, we now have the option to report as impersonators. So, Peacock, welcome.
Thank you.
Now, you had one story come to you that was from a woman who was in the internet-only relationship with this, we know is a scam, but we're called celebrity.
Right.
And she had given them money. She's in another country. I mean, the money that she gave is very minimal compared to some of the ones that I hear about personally. But there's so much going on. She fell in love with this person.
Yeah, she fell in love with him. This guy, I'm going to call him a troll.
Okay.
He grabbed her heart and really tore it to pieces.
Mm-hmm.
He used her. He manipulated her. He did everything he could to get the money from her. And this is what is very heartbreaking, is that these women or even men
Mm-hmm.
have been fooled by these people and, have given their life savings and everything. I mean, she is trying to live a life and doesn't have other things to help her or another person to help her. She is alone.
Mm-hmm.
I have another woman who gave out $1,500 so far, and thankfully she reached out to me and was asking me all kinds of questions about this troll.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like this one was the same one. So they manipulate multiple people at once.
Oh yeah. There's one that came to me, and this one really, really pissed me off. And pardon my language on this national show.
Mm-hmm.
But this woman came to me. She gave them her social security number.
Oh no.
Her address, her phone number,
Mm-hmm.
email. When she refused to give them money, they then started threatening her. Now, this is supposed to be a celebrity, okay? So,
Right.
So her mind is, oh my goodness, a celebrity that's in Hollywood. Okay, this is an A-list celebrity name. This is a known name that everyone under the sun would recognize.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, oh my God, he knows where I live. He's going to do hard to me if I don't send him money. I'm like, honey, one, a celebrity will never physically tell you they're going to hurt you.
Right.
That's one. Number two, a celebrity is never going to ask you for money. If they want you to donate to a charity, they will give you a link to the actual website. You can verify this through different internet searches, what the name of the charity is, who it's going to, their 401c, everything that they need. And they will promote their charity. They will not ask you to give them money. They will not say, hey, here's a PayPal. This is my manager. No, it doesn't work that way.
Right. They don't go through PayPals. They don't go through Cash Apps or Zella. That's one thing people have to understand. You want to stay away from those Cash Apps.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. When they start asking you to do it through there, or they want your bank information so they can deposit money into your bank, that is a big no. What that is they want to do money laundering. And that's what the FBI is going after, is the money
Yeah.
laundering. They are also going after, these other small little things, but their main focus is the money laundering, because it's coming from Nigeria, it's coming from, Africa. The numbers that you're getting, the 775s, the 216s, the whatever, most of those are actually phone centers. I've called a couple of them, and you can do this very easily. If you want to know just personally, I am me, and I'll give you the information. But if you call, and you have to be investigative, you have to have that straight of mind. Always be leery. And when I called and I asked for a certain person, listen to the background. You can hear them, and they're all foreign voices.
Oh, yeah.
So it's amazing how they try to call you, especially on WhatsApp. And I'm Jeremy Renner. And it's like, you have a deep accent. You're not him. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's funny. I see, me being me, I love to talk to them personally on the phone. I'm like, oh, you're Jeremy Renner? Really? Like, I just watched your movie. Why? You sound so much different. And I'm a sassy little firecracker. But I get a little laugh out of it, because I know the second that I get a person on my Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitters, this is not the person.
Right.
If they're going to get a hold of me, they're going to get a hold of my manager, and it's going to be their manager getting a hold of my manager, and then my manager get a hold of me, and then it's going to be a phone show. That's how that works. That's how Hollywood works.
And that's how they will contact a fan.
Yeah.
They will not contact them one-on-one.
No.
Unless they establish a friendship, and that's very rare. Because of their lifestyle.
Yeah.
And everything. Know your celebrity. Know them inside and out. Their quirks, their mannerisms, their smiles, their voices, their what they like. A lot of them are very private, and you want to keep them private.
Yes.
Protect them.
Guys, ladies, guys, we have to protect our celebrities. This is going on beyond just, hey, I'm going to impersonate this person and get in $10 from a fan. No, it's going into, now they're getting to the threatening behavior, the money laundering, they know where you live because you give them that information.
Right. Yeah, I've had a couple conversations and everything where they're like, well, what do you do if your husband's not home? Well, what do I do? Well, one, I have a lot of weapons in my home and everything. I said, not only that, I can shoot a 9mm and I'm straight shot.
Yeah.
So if my dogs don't kill you, you're gonna have one right between your eyes. You break in my house, you're dead. And then I don't hear from them again. So
I love the ones that go, what are your hobbies? Well, I always list shooting, archery, and hunting as my top 3. I'm an author. I love to write. I love to read. But my grandpa didn't raise a victim. He taught me how to survive. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here today.
Correct.
So I'm very comfortable around my firearms. But I also have 3 dogs in my house.
Right.
So I feel safe. I don't have firearms because I'm scared. I have firearms because I like to target shoot. That's a hobby.
That's one of my hobbies. My husband and his best friend, both military, have taught me how to shoot. And I love it.
Yes.
I love it. But not only that, I have knives, I have swords. My husband and I are into medieval aspects, so I have a lot of swords. I have a lot of swords and axes and different things, and they are all sharp.
Yeah.
So and they started having where you can do axe throwing and everything. So we go out and do that, and it's fun and everything. But like I said, if you get to my house and you get past my dogs, You're not going to get past me.
Yeah. It's
But
see, I have broken this down to 4 different groups of scammers. We have the 18, 19-year-olds that are female shy. They're learning how to talk to women. So they're impersonating a celebrity, and they're learning how to talk to a woman.
Right.
Those ones are my harmless ones. Then you go up to the next group that are I can actually trace them to here in the US, which is very scary. They're the ones that want $10 to $15 to $20,
Right.
and they want to talk to you. Those are the little baby scammers.
Right.
Then you move up just a little bit more, and then you get into it's going to cost $5,000 to meet me.
Yeah. Yeah. Up to 30,000.
Oh yeah. Then you have the next group, which is your money launderers. That hey, how about I send you Bitcoin? How about I send you Cash App? How about I send it a bank wire to your bank account? Those are your money launderers.
Right.
And guys, ladies, if you give them information, they're also going to try to open an account in your name.
That's right.
Now, me being me, I use internet security like no other. I have LifeLock because I love LifeLock for my personal thing.
Right.
Then I also have the Horvac group. That's for internet scammers. That's for corporations. I would love for my celebrities to hear this. Get with them because they will help protect your name. Because you are a business. You are, as a celebrity, you are a business. Author, you are a business. Radio show host, you are a business.
Right.
We have to work together, both the celebrity and the fans, to get rid of the scammers.
Yeah. I started on posting warnings for for the other fans. And first off, nobody was taking it lightly. And then I met you, and we started, doing it together and posting and getting other people to post, and more people are, well, what about this number? Or what about this email address? And I keep telling them, people, if it's not a blue check certified mark, do not answer them.
I will. See, yep.
Sorry.
No, it's perfectly fine. We have perfect. It happens. But no, I will answer a non-blue check if like Liam Neeson, Jeremy Renner, Lee Bryce. If I'm bored that day, and I have time, because I'll tell you right now, between being now on the INN, Atlanta Mix, Cleveland Smooth Jazz, having my own podcast and my own publishing company, I'm busy. I'm always busy. So I don't have time to always answer every person that says there's a celebrity, as much as I would love to play with them. I really would. But I have reached out to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Guys, you have to have a way for us to report scammers. And I'm so thankful that Instagram has finally stepped up and gave us the button to report their scammers. Not just scammers, but they're impersonating. So they'll go through their profile. But at the same time, it takes 2, 3, 5 people coming forward with the same account to say this is a scammer.
Well, they're not being unnoticed. They're the more that you are detecting the same name, profile, username, whatever, then it becomes a notice profile to the FBI. The FBI will then go through and start watching the accounts.
Oh, yeah.
And once they start watching and they see a trend, they will start investigating. Once they start investigating, they will track these people down. They have already arrested since January 87 people for celebrity scam artists. And with that, they said, it's time consuming, it's slow, but it's happening. They're
Yes.
catching them.
Yes.
And there are multiple offenders of this. They do 20 to 30 people a day, and these people, they scam them and they scam them. So, and some of them are so sincere and everything. They really want to meet you, but they can't meet you because of their management. They need to have security purposes that cost money. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen that way.
Yeah.
You're not going to meet the celebrity that way. It's totally organized and different. They're not going to ask you for money, not at all.
No.
If it's going to happen, it'll happen, and it'll be if that person's going to have an event somewhere, and they'll throw a contest, or they've been.
Or if you live in the city where the celebrity lives, then you have contact with that person, maybe.
Correct.
But you're not going to, if they're in California and you're in South Carolina, they're not going to fly you out to California.
No, unless it's a contest.
Right. And you can verify those contests online to make sure they're legit. If you want to contact me to help trace an email or phone number or something, me and Peacock do this off and on all day. I send things over to my contacts like, okay, I'm bored. Here's the information. Here's their IP address. Here's where it's coming up. Here's the VPN they're using, because when you start threatening me, you start threatening my family, I'm going to go into mama bear mode. Now, I hate the scammers that use the kids of the celebrities to get the money.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It's terrible.
And those ones, I'm sorry, I'm a mother. You come to me and you're telling me you need me to send money for this child, you're just going to piss me off. You're going to get me into mama bear, I'm ready to attack mode. Because even though this isn't my child, I have no contact with this child, I'm going to move to defend this child.
That's right. That's what we do as mothers. We protect our children. Or protect other children.
That's what, I don't care if it's the child for a actor that I follow, if it's a child to a singer that I follow just for curiosity. I don't care who this child is. If you're saying, hey, it's my daughter's birthday, my son's birthday, my niece's birthday. Oh, I have the kids here for the weekend because they see that someone's running a camp for the weekend for their nieces and nephews, and I need money for this and that. Honey, it doesn't work that way.
No. I love it when they say, you need to go and get a Google card or eBay card for my daughter. Say what? Why am I getting your kid I have my own kid to deal with and everything. Or the last one I dealt with, and I chewed this one out left and right, saying that the celebrity's daughter had leukemia. I flipped out on this person, and I'm like, you're done. I'm sorry. You can't be doing this. You don't bring a child in. You don't wish them or ill will them with a death wish of a illness.
Oh yeah.
So I totally went off on him and reported them right away because they wanted $50,000, and and I'm like, what do you think I am? Oh, and that's what they do. They play on you, especially if you tell them what kind of job you have. People, tell them you're a store inventory person, because then they won't bother you. once you say that you have no money coming in, they'll leave you alone as fast as, you know, anything. But once you tell them that you're successful, that's when they start asking for money.
Exactly. Now here's the thing, because everyone that sees me on our IGTV, you guys see my podcast, so I can't say I'm a store clerk somewhere because I'm there. But at the same time, you're not getting money from me because, honey, I may look like I have money. You ain't getting money from me. I have my own family to take care of. Two, you contact me in something other than, hey, I want information on this bat. Hey, how do I get a hold of this author or that author or this entrepreneur you had on a show? You're just, I'm a cat and you're the little mouse. You just don't know it yet.
Right. Right.
I mean, I have one right now that I'm talking to, and I find it so funny because I'm getting ready to do some big interviews for INN. They're like, oh, I love to be on your show. I'm like, really? I'm going to have you as this named actor, musician, whatever on my show? Okay, let me get a hold of your manager. Right. Well, no, you don't have to do that. I'm like, really? I have the number on speed dial, honey.
Right. Or I love it when they said, you know, one of the persons says their manager's name is Joel. I'm like, oh, really? Okay, I'll give him a contact and everything. Well, no, you don't have to do that. Or they give me the email address. I said, oh, really? That's not the one I have on file.
Yeah.
You know?
Isn't it funny how the manager has a Gmail account?
Yeah. It's like, okay. And when I really know the manager's name is Catherine. So, or you send them a picture of that celebrity's dog, asking them, you know, what's going on. Oh. And he goes, oh, that's a pretty dog.
Yeah.
Isn't he sweet? I'm like, oh, really? It's like, nice knowing you, but that, you know, you're not who you're saying you are. He goes, what do you mean? I said,
oh, I had one when I first got in Instagram, because, okay, even though I've had the account since 2017, I just figured out how to use the account because of COVID. So, yeah, I don't know Instagram very well. But I had one telling me they're a celebrity, and they only have these big flashy cars. I don't know. I'm like,
oh, yeah.
Isn't it snowing there? Don't you need a truck?
Right.
No, I don't drive trucks. And then I go in that celebrity's profiles. I'm like, honey, right here's your truck. Yeah.
Right.
Hi. Like, what is that? A Ram or F-150?
Yeah.
And they can't even tell me what kind of truck it is. I'm like, really? Yeah. Like, I'm not going to know the difference between a Ram and a 150.
Right. Another scam that's going on, and this one I was talking to was Liam Hemsworth.
Oh, okay.
So supposedly, and this is when the fires were going on in Australia and everything, and supposedly was down there with his brothers and his mom, and he wanted to send me a gift. Okay. This is another scam. They want to send you a gift, and so he showed me it was nice earrings and a nice necklace. But then when he was, you'll have to just pay for the delivery. So how much is the delivery going to be? And so he gave me the phone number to call. It was going to be $5,000. I was like, excuse me? And so I said, what the hell are you sending me that's going to cost me $5,000? Well, I'm sending you a car too. I'm like, you're going to what? I don't think so. You can take the, well, I just put in $10,000. I'm like, I don't give a rat's butt. You're not sending me something after I told you don't send me a gift anyways. It's like, I'm not on here to get gifts from you or money from you or anything. I'm here to talk to you one-on-one as a person. Right. And, you know, then they get all mad because they're losing. It's like like I said, a call center. They're losing their
commission,
their tips, their quotas. That's what I want to say. Their quotas. So, and I'm like, dude, sorry. And then I report them, and then I block them, and it goes from there. You got to be careful, and you have to be thinking not with your heart, protective
Yeah,
and objective, and be observant, be analytical. It's very important, because if you don't, you're gonna get scammed.
yeah. You have to be a junior sleuth nowadays when you're online. And
Right.
I've been doing this since 2001.
Mhm.
Believe it or not. When the internet was still dial-up and chat rooms were new. But I started learning how to do this because I was like, I cannot be talking to this person on this. I actually, in 2001, was able to talk to a couple singers that are in Christian rock and whatever. But that's rare. And how
Right.
we got to that point was completely mind-blowing, and this was years ago. For me to reach out to that person today, they're going to go, who are you and where did we meet?
Right. That's if you actually get to talk to that person, or you actually get that phone number, or
Right.
email, or whatever. If, like you said, it'll be a fluke. And if you do get through that defense system of theirs, oh, you know what? More power to you. Congratulations,
Yeah.
High five. But
I mean, okay.
just know that you can't always be there talking to them. They're not going to reach out to you.
No. It doesn't work that way. One, if they say they cannot FaceTime you, video chat you, and I love the ones that video chat and use a dub video.
Right. And it's only like 3 seconds long.
Yes.
That's not the real person. Like I tell them, I said, you want to chat with me and video me? You better be using my name.
Yep. You better use my name. That's one. Two, it better not be a video I've seen on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, or other media networks.
That's right.
I know my celebrities, okay? Seriously.
That's right.
I don't know them. I don't know what they eat for breakfast. I don't know, I don't do that. But at the same time, I'm not going to know what films they're in, what music, if they're a singer, what songs they did. If I don't know, I'm going to Google real quick to see who this is.
Right.
Because just because I follow a celebrity does not mean I'm all up on what they're doing.
That's right.
I'm in the media, like it or not, believe me or not. I need to know who the celebrities are. So I will follow them on multiple platforms for my own research. It doesn't mean I know that they were in the last blockbuster movie. I will not know who their kids are. I will not know what their animals are. I'm not following them for, hey, I want the celebrity and I want to date them because they're all hot and, no, I'm there because one, I'm doing research for my own media stuff.
Correct.
That's me. Two, I have the realistic, I'm not going to be talking to a A-list celebrity on Instagram. They're going to get a hold of me through IMDb Pro and go through the proper channels.
Right.
That's just true. I mean,
they're not going to contact you on LinkedIn or, like we said, anything else. It's going to be a protected, organized.
Yeah. And of course, my dog now wants to talk. So it was so wonderful doing this PSA with you. I know your time limited. My time is very limited. But for guys, ladies, if you need to get a hold of me or Peacock, please, we will teach you how to go through the BS of locating these people, because I guarantee if you give the information to the proper authorities, a lot more will be arrested a lot quicker.
Yes, they will. And they are very appreciative of the help.
They are. I mean, I can give you local, city, state, and national numbers that deal with internet crimes such as what we're talking about, and they are so appreciative that people turn people in.
Yes, because the more people that they are being turned in, the quicker they can get involved.
Yes. So
and stop all this.
Yeah. This is getting to the point where it is not safe to be a fan, and it's ruining our experiences as fans. That there's so many scammers.
Right. One last scam that you need to be aware of is when they ask you to go out of the country.
Mm-hmm.
These portions are, this is sex trafficking,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to stay clear of these. More and more women and young men are being captured for the sex trafficking, especially near the borders. They drug you. They, once you meet them, they'll drug you and you're gone.
Yeah.
You'll never be seen again. And during your capture and everything, you are drugged. You're drugged through the whole thing. And you'll be beaten and you'll be tortured and you'll be given to people that'll do the same. Stay clear. Be aware.
Yeah, this is getting to a point where it's not just, hey, I am this celebrity and let's chat. This is getting into your major crime rings, and this is what it is. You're either sending money to a terrorist group, sending money to support sex trafficking, or you're setting yourself up to be kidnapped.
Correct. So please be safe.
Always.
Be aware.
And our celebrities do post on time to time. I only have one account on this platform.
Yeah. Toby Keith just put out there on Twitter that if it's not a blue mark, check mark, do not talk to these people. He goes, I will contact you through my blue mark.
Yep.
So
your country singers will actually contact you through their blue mark.
Yes,
I follow several country singers.
Yes.
Your actors, not so much.
Yeah. Josh Combs is one of them, and he'll contact you. Toby Keith, he'll contact you. And there's a couple of actresses that'll contact you through their blue marks. So, don't give up hope, but also don't be naive.
Right. And I'm actually working on getting my blue mark on all the social media. So it's just taking time. So
yeah,
it's not overnight. I'm waiting for my management team to actually help me finish getting everything in. They say, oh, it's easy and anyone can get a blue mark. No, it's not. There's a lot of infrastructure that has to be in place.
Right.
So, thank you so much. And hopefully a lot of people listen to this because this is needed, because we're sick and tired of the BS that's out there.
Yep. And we don't want you to be scammed.
Very true. We want everyone to stay safe, follow your celebrities, and have the true fan experience and not a scam artist experience.
Correct. Much love, everyone.
Much love. Have a nice day.
You too.